Hello everybody, I'm Hyrule Gamer, and today I have some Zelda related news about what the next Zelda game after Breath of the Wild could be like, and features that Nintendo want to use in the next Zelda game. Before I get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new for more Zelda related content. So, Famitsu managed to get an interview with Eiji Aonuma himself, the producer of Breath of the Wild and many other Zelda games. They talked quite a bit about different topics about Breath of the Wild, such as Ganon, or Calamity Ganon, and Zelda, but what I'm focusing on is the next Zelda game. In the interview, Eiji Aonuma was asked, making the next Zelda game might be more difficult if you choose to make it an open air game. What will evolve open air? How will you make future dungeons? What will the next Zelda title be like? This was the question that Famitsu asked Eiji Aonuma himself, and Eiji Aonuma's response was pretty short, but this is it. I think that in the future, open air games will be the standard for Zelda. Now, this is a huge indication that the next Zelda game we're going to be seeing, or at least the next home console Zelda game we're going to be seeing, is more than likely going to be an open world game just like Breath of the Wild. Now, personally, I'm really happy about this, although I will miss the traditional Zelda game style when it's not open world, but I've absolutely loved Breath of the Wild and how good the open world feature is, and the ability to just explore and go off and wander anywhere you want is such a good ability, or sorry, such a good feature to have in the game, and I think this is the right way Nintendo are going, but I would also like to see a more traditional Zelda game return. Now, if Nintendo do go with open world again for the next Zelda game, I think it will be something along the lines of, or it could be something along the lines of, the situation when Ocarina of Time was in Hyrule and then Majora's Mask was in Termina. I think they could just create a whole new world basically for the next Zelda. Possibly another Hyrule, or possibly just another land altogether. I think it would be very interesting to see what the Nintendo team and the Zelda team would come up with for the next Legend of Zelda game if they keep it open world, which I think they are going to do. Now, Eiji Aonuma also said that in the next Legend of Zelda game, they intend on using the HD Rumble feature on the Joy-Con in the next Zelda game. No, it wasn't used in Breath of the Wild. Along with that, Eiji Aonuma also said that the HD Rumble in the Joy-Cons could work well with a possible Skyward Sword remastered in HD, which I think would be really cool considering how advanced the Joy-Cons are, and basically the technology in the Joy-Cons. Although a remaster of Skyward Sword isn't really a new Zelda game, more or less just a remastered / new HD version of it, it would be really cool if they did make a remaster of Skyward Sword, or possibly bring older retro handheld games to the Switch. Something I was thinking of was perhaps a collection or a collector's game of retro handheld Zelda games like The Legend of Zelda's Collector's Edition on the GameCube, but on the Switch, and with games such as Minish Cap, Oracle of Seasons and Ages, and Link's Awakening. The reason I haven't mentioned Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks is because the Switch touchscreen, as far as I know, isn't made for usage like that, in other words, using a stylus. But I think bringing out something like that would be cool for the next Zelda game if the next Zelda game isn't going to be a sort of big home console game. Now, that is all the news that we have so far for what the next Zelda game could be after Breath of the Wild. It is still a bit early to be sort of saying what the next Zelda game could be for definite, but it's just a little bit of insight on what the next Zelda game could be after Breath of the Wild. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more future Zelda content. And until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.